Hey, what's up, Street Talks? This is Eric from the Eric Street Photography blog. Wanted to make I don't know if it's gonna be a quick video, but a video just kind of recapping this last crazy 1 month I've been on the road away from home. I was actually going to make this video when I was back in London, staying with my host Jano, but unfortunately, the last day things were all just kind of hectic and all over the place, so I didn't have the chance. For you guys who might have not known, the last month or so I've been traveling to Hong Kong, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, as well as London. And a lot of people ask me, how I deal with all this travel and this jet lag. And trust me, it's really tough. I mean, the only thing keeping me sane on all these crazy plane rides is my iPad because I have one of those external batteries that I could also charge when I'm on the plane. So it lasts me actually like 15 hours. So if any of you guys travel a lot and are stuck a lot on planes, definitely get an iPad. I'm thinking about getting the new iPad 2, or the iPad 3, or the new iPad, whatever it's called, because the Retina display is supposed to be much better. But traveling has been really, it's really tough. I mean, I love traveling, and I'm so blessed to be able to travel the world and do all these street photography workshops, meet all these great people. But for you guys who may not know, it's physically exhausting, it's mentally exhausting, it's also emotionally exhausting. One of the things that's hard is that just I don't get a lot of sleep. I'm always jet lagged. I have to drink a lot of coffee to overcome it. When I'm still traveling, I have so much work I need to do, but I still try to spend as much time as I can shooting while I'm traveling. So huge thanks to Neil Ta, who's my manager, who helps me coordinate my workshops and my emails. Neil, if it wasn't for you, I'd be dead. Um, and the last thing is that, emotionally exhausting because when I'm traveling, I'm away from my girlfriend Cindy, I'm away from my sister, I'm away from my other friends and family. So it is one of those things that I'm still a bachelor in the traditional sense. I'm not married or anything like that. So I think for now it's working well, but thinking about the future when I have a family, I don't know how plausible it would be me traveling the world and doing workshops and stuff like that. But I mean, for now, it's been an incredible journey. Um, I have a couple of funny stories to share with you guys. When I first went to Hong Kong, I had a flight leave from Michigan. I was with my girlfriend Cindy, and the flight was at like 5 in the morning, and of course we sleep at like 1 in the morning, and we had to wake up at 3 so we could drive to the airport in time. So I only had like 2 hours of sleep. I jump out of bed, I pull my messenger bag, put my clothes. I'm like, oh, just grogging, crawling out of bed, driving for an hour and a half to the airport. Finally, once I got to the airport, open up the trunk, and there's nothing in there. I'm like, Cindy, where's my luggage? And she looks at me and she's like, Eric, seriously? And I'm like, oh my God, I forgot my luggage. So my flight's leaving in about an hour. It takes an hour and a half to get back to her place to even get my stuff, so that's no good. And it has everything. It has like all my chargers, it has all my clothes, all my books, everything. The only thing I had was the clothes on my back and like my camera, my laptop, my messenger bag. Something crap. What I do? Call up Expedia. They said sorry, non-refundable flight. It's like $1,000 flight. So I'm like crap. I'm just gonna go to Hong Kong and just wing it. Arrive in Hong Kong, realized that the host I was supposed to stay with, unfortunately, he got like hospitalized. So I had no place to stay and no luggage. I'm like, crap, it's like 11 p.m. What am I gonna do? And so fortunately, I had my iPad, my laptop. I go on Twitter, free airport Wi-Fi, and found out that I was able to fortunately you know find a place that was somewhat affordable. At first, I was gonna check out hotels. It's like $200 a night, and I'm staying there for a week and a half. I'm like, okay, that's no go. And when I was a student, I actually backpacked through Europe for a month, and I stayed at hostels. And so someone on Twitter I forgot who, but whoever it was, thanks, suggested that I stay at a hostel for the week and a half. Like, oh, that doesn't sound bad. Going to hostelworld.com, found a place that's only 25 US a night, really good price. So I just ended up going there, and it was a really good experience in Hong Kong. It's quite possibly my new favorite Asian city to shoot street photography because it's almost like the modern rendition of the Matrix. Is that the streets are all just curving like that. They're all these huge overpasses. The skyscrapers go up. It's really kind of like Gotham City. If you guys watch that one Batman movie, there's a scene where actually Batman jumps off one of the towers, and it was insane. The Hong Kong workshop was fantastic. We had a really great turnout. Had around 20 students. Did a workshop with Gary Tyson from F8 Photography. Top guy, top guy. I'm gonna be doing another workshop with him in the future. But check him out at f8photography.co.hk. He does a lot of great photography and visual work there. Met a lot of great people while I'm in Hong Kong. I'm not gonna name all you guys because there's a lot of you guys, but I had a phenomenal time in Hong Kong. I'll definitely be back. My next stop was in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. I did a workshop with the Leica Malaysia store. So thanks Chanel for bringing me over. It was a huge pleasure, and also biggest thanks to my host Luke Ding, who really, you know, made sure I was always well fed and always just shoving food and coffee down my throat, which I really appreciated. It was a very good experience for me to once again go back to Malaysia, and the workshop was just very nice, intimate workshop, and people in the streets of Malaysia are just so friendly. I mean, I uploaded. Or actually, I have a video I'm gonna upload of us shooting on the streets. You know, people are just so friendly, outgoing, and such. And just had a really great time. Also, once again, met a lot of great people in Malaysia. You guys know who you guys are. Be back in Malaysia soon, once again. If you guys never been to Kuala Lumpur, fantastic city, and also bought like some shorts and some other clothes there when I'm traveling. My last stop was London. So it was a workshop I did with Charlie Kirk, aka Two Cute Dogs. If you guys are ever wondering why this cool guy's name is Two Cute Dogs, he actually owns two cute dogs named Honey and Willie. They're super cute. And a lot of people, at first when I went to London, I was a little unsure about how shooting there was going to be because I always hear stuff on the internet, especially YouTube. God, YouTube's the worst. People are like, oh, if you come to London, you're going to get your face smashed in and someone's going to shove your Leica down your throat and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to die in London. But I've actually found out that people in London are actually quite reserved. I mean, I guess it was, central London. I'm sure if you go out to, the a little bit outskirts, it might be a little different. But, generally people, I mean, I got a couple weird stares here and there, but, generally people didn't really say much. Once again, just shoots, smiles, say thank you. And I also noticed that a lot of it's the weather too, that London oftentimes is really overcast, really dark skies, which kind of puts people in a down mood, which makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable when I'm shooting. But I was just really blessed when I was there. The weather was just beautiful for a lot of days, and so I didn't really have any difficulties. And Charlie is a fantastic teacher. He's going to be doing some more workshops in the future, and want to give a biggest shout out to my boy Jano. He just really, really treated me like family and was also the one that I suggested to come to London. And I spent a lot of time with him and unfortunately didn't have time to make a video with him, but it's cool. Like, I poisoned him into buying an old Nikon FM2. He's been shooting film. And, had a fantastic time in London, met a lot of great photographers. Also, I did judging for the London Street Photography Festival. I'm sworn to secrecy, so I can't say who the winners are, but we decided the winners, and really top-notch stuff. I mean, I think you guys will really enjoy seeing the entries. And yeah, I've been shooting for you guys who are curious. I've been when I've been traveling, I've been shooting a lot with this bad boy, the Leica M6. And the thing that's actually quite sad is that on my last day of traveling, or the second to last day in London, fortunately, is that once I got to around like 10, 12 shots, the film advance lever is starting to jam again. It's a problem I had before I left, and it's something I have to address and fix again because I had the same exact problem before I was in LA. I got it fixed, but it's starting to act up, so I have to get this fixed again. And shooting film when traveling is actually something that's really nice because it doesn't have any batteries except the battery in the meter, which I don't have to worry about. So I don't have to worry about my camera turning off or stuff like that. So I've actually found film to be quite practical. Only thing that's impractical is like carrying a lot of film, and sometimes if you don't bring enough film with you, finding the film you need is quite expensive. I've shot quite a bit. You guys are curious. I'm shooting in Portra 400. I shot probably, and I have a bunch in here, and I have some more in my backpack. I probably shot like maybe 30 rolls in total. I'm gonna get all developed while I'm here in LA. Hopefully, I got some good shots. Not sure, but I'm also working on a long-term project here in Asia, or not here in Asia, but in Asia, titled First World Asia. It's kind of, I think it's a project that's gonna take me several years. It's gonna be a long-term project on that. When people think of first world countries, they usually think about the West, but never think about Asia, and all these huge cities just really exploding in terms of you know, wealth, like, got Korea, Hong Kong, Singapore, and there's still a lot of inequality because you look at other countries more like Cambodia, Thailand, and so on, is that, they're still struggling and having a really difficult time. So it's going to be a project focused on globalization, tourism, capitalism, and inequality wealth. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to turn out, but that's my long-term project. So expect to see me a lot more of me in Asia. I got invited to the on May 10th. Leica is gonna have an event in Berlin, releasing some new products and stuff like that. Don't know what it's gonna be. Rumors is that it might be a Leica M10, or I saw something on like rumors about a black and white camera that doesn't have an LCD screen, which is really cool. I mean, it's essentially like shooting film, except I mean it's still digital. But I like the idea that of a camera that doesn't have an LCD screen. But once again, rumor, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna head off to Berlin to another workshop there, and we'll keep you guys updated with all the details. Thanks for listening, guys. Once again, thank you so much to all the people out there who have made this an incredible journey. I couldn't do anything without you guys, and I'm really lucky and fortunate to do what I do, and have a lot of people loving and supporting me along the way, and a lot of it too, like street photography, is a lot of luck. Um, Really lucky to do what I do, and thanks for all the people who love and support, and also the people who critique and give me feedback along the way. Once again, this is all learning experience. I don't know all the answers. I'm as much an amateur and a lover of street photography as all you guys out there. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Um, Going on a field trip to the Annenberg Space of Photography with my UC Riverside Street Photography course in a few hours. So wish me luck. All right, we'll keep you guys updated. Peace. And sorry, guys from the UK, I don't mean to do that. I'm just used to saying peace. All right, see you guys.